for question 1. First, high head hydroelectric plant, a power station operating in the head above 300 meters. In this type of plant, the water flowing through the turbine originates from a significantly higher elevation, which reduces the amount of water required by the system to generate the same amount of energy. For a suitable turbine is parallel turbine. Second, medium head hydroelectric plant, a power station operating above 30 meters to 300 meters. The power station less head drop in the medium head dam than a high head dam. The penstock is a little bit shorter. The substantial amount of water must flow the water's head must significantly decrease for the sort of dam to function. For suitable turbine is Francis turbine. Last, low head hydroelectric plant. Low head hydropower developed, though definitions vary, refer to the creation of hydroelectric power where the head is typically less than 20 meters. Head is a distance in vertical height between the water level at the hydro intake and the water level is at the discharge point. For suitable turbine is Kaplan turbine. That's all for me.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is FATHUR of KHAIRI. My matric number is 01DA20F1108. For the question 2, I'm going to discuss about 2 potential of hydroelectric power plant and 2 environmental impact of hydroelectric development. For the 2 potential is the first one is mini scale hydroelectric, which is a scheme that generates power between 5 kilowatt and 100 kilowatts. It is feeding it directly into the utility grid or as part of a battery charging or AC powered stand-alone system. The second point is a micro-scale hydropower, which is a small home made run of river type scheme that uses a DC generator design to produce electrical power between a few hundred watts up to 5 kilowatt as a part of a battery charging stand-alone system. For the environmental impact of a hydroelectric development, the first point is a flooding. As we all know, dams used for irrigation, flood control, and a hydropower generation, which can result in the upstream flooding that is very harmful to our native plants, the habitat for wildlife, important natural areas, agricultural land, and also our people. Such flooding incidents have the potential to completely engulf people's homes and force them to leave. For the second point is also it will endangering aquatic life. Sadly, some fish that pass through the turbines are killed. The Energy Information Administration estimate that the best turbine currently in use cause 5% to 10% of fish death.
The answer 3.1, an electronic load controller is applied. When the generated power is more than the consumer load power, then the demand loads will be turned on. But if the generator output is equal to the customer load requirement power, then demand loads will turn off. Electronic mechanical control system is used for generator frequency control purpose. The water control using a sliding gate to reduce the extra power that is devised to demand in general ERC when cause burnout of generator. For the answer 3.2, a simple check relay is used to avoid causing the generator circuit breaker. Resistance may be voltage, cumulative frequency, or current angle of the system can cause the generator to fail out of synchronized with the system. The generator quality device will operate to treat it automatically and as well prevent causing the generator circuit breaker during loss of synchronization. For the answer 3.3, the speed regulator is a control device that aims to ensure the dynamic balance of the machine. If there is any difference between these two words, an error signal is generated which will be processed by the electronic device. In a hydraulic event, the control arms of current system are commonly implemented using programmable logic controllers that send a command signal to the hydraulic actuator, basically composed of control valve and servo motors. The answer 3.4, speed drops is function to reduce the reference speed as the load increases. Without some sorts of drops, generator speed regulator will always be unstable. If we add drop to system, it will allow a smooth and stable transition into requirement speed in electricity generation. For the answer 3.5, load sharing is a process at which the facility operates multiple generators at the same time. It is the proportional division of active power and reactive power between generator sets. A system of